Said I got the goal like I'm untouchable. Said I got the goal like I'm untouchable. Lost breed in another generation. I got the goal like I'm untouchable. You never see that work and location. The niggas moving like.
What's good, y'all? This is your boy Dream Big, back at it again with another video for you guys. Let's go, Dream Squad. We in here again. You already know what it is. So today we're doing a review on Huncho Jack, Travis Quavo, Trav. You already know LaFlame, the Huncho. Man, they got this joint project that they've been teasing since early 2017. Look a little bit out of focus here. Let me just, make sure I'm looking good, looking straight. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, they dropped this project. Now, I did a whole probably like over 40-minute listening to it reaction video, my first reaction. But my camera memory card got full and it wouldn't allow me to drag those files to my computer. So an hour later, probably like 2 hours later, after I spent all that time trying to figure out why it wasn't working, I'm just going to go ahead and just tell you my thoughts of the album in general. I'm going to start out positive this time. I'm going to tell y'all the tracks I really enjoyed on this track. Let me pull it up for y'all. Alright, so some of the tracks I really enjoyed: Modern Slavery, Black and Chinese, Eye to Eye with Takeoff, Saint, Go, Moon Rock, Where You From, and Best Man. Now, I like Modern Slavery a lot. The only thing I really didn't care for is that not Travis Scott. Quavo had this one line where he's just talking about the modern day slaves. Rocking these gold, these chains and bracelets and stuff, and it just kind of made me feel like, yo, you're like the main person rocking all this jewelry and stuff. So does that mean you're a modern day slave as well? I don't know. Comment down below what y'all think about that. But I just felt like he sounded like a little bit of a hypocrite. But yeah, I like the track overall. LaFlame did his thing on that track. It was like the perfect track for him. Otis just wanted to come back on. Then the next track I really enjoyed was Black and Chinese. It was really hype. It was really turned. Definitely hear myself partying to it in the club or at a party. I could hear it playing at a strip club. All the girls twerking, dancing, catching a dub off that. Lit. I think Quavo also had like a cringy bar on here, but I don't recall what it was. But I'm sure if you listen to it, you'll hear it. Eye to Eye was cool with Takeoff. Takeoff is probably one of my favorite Migos. I think his flow is dope, and I think Takeoff could really rap. Like,
boy, if you don't get
y'all really sleep. I think he could really rap. Now, hold on to that. Don't use this verse for my argument that he can really rap. Now, this verse is okay. It's okay. It's nothing too crazy. Nothing to talk about. He ain't dropped no crazy bars on this. We're just happy he didn't get taken off the project. All right. At least he's on it. So yeah, he made an appearance. I think Eye to Eye was really dope. Him, Travis Scott, Quavo, dope song. Definitely added it to my playlist. Another dope song, Saint. I think it's really cool. I know Quavo and the Migos and everybody, they're really family oriented. And, this is just, of course, Quavo is just flexing about, how much money he got, his house and all that. But he's just talking about, him and Trav just talking about how they mama raised them and, to be saints. So Moon Rock, enjoyed that a lot. It was very lively. I definitely think this should be another single from them. I want to see some visuals to it. It was lit. I liked it a lot. You know, Quavo, Trav, y'all did y'all thing. Production, y'all did y'all fucking thing on this album. This album's production was crazy. I'm sure Travis Scott had his hand all in production wise. I gotta look at the credits, but I'm sure he did. Where You From? Very dope track. It almost sounded like something straight out of a rodeo. Sounded like something straight out of rodeo, and I think Travis Scott really bodied that track. Quavo kind of like held on to it at the end, but all in all, I think Travis Scott did his thing on there. Now a song. Oh, let me do Best Buy before I do that. Best Man. Also like Best Man. I think this was one of the better tracks for Quavo. This is probably the only track where Quavo really, to me, put in a full effort into a track. He actually talked about something other than money, sex, drugs, and his jewelry. Well, I take that back. He still talked about drugs. But he actually told us a great story about, you know, him growing up in on the north side, making it out with all his the Migo gang, his cousins, his uncle, you know, being successful. Looking back and seeing those people, some people like maybe associates that still haven't left that trap life, seeing other rappers from his hood that, you know, are practically begging to make it out the hood, but they still there, and just being happy and blessed to have made it out of that situation and to do good for his family. And, you know, the whole time I was listening to the album, I was just like, a lot of these tracks sound exactly the same, and I had to wait until the 13th track to actually get Quavo to talk about something different than his Ice, and, you know, him getting this brand new house with like a vault in it. So yeah, dope track. I appreciate it, and who knows, they might play that at Offset and Cardi B's wedding. But some tracks I didn't like is like How You Feel. Then you have Motorcycle Patches. I didn't really like that. I felt like they were getting very lazy too early on into the project with the hooks. Like, Motorcycle Patches. What the fuck? Why would we want to rap about motorcycle patches? I know like Quavo likes sporting those motorcycle jackets, like for fashion wise. I've seen him do it in like a couple videos in the motorsport. Like, the motorsport hook was cool. Motorsport, pop it like a quart, hey. Like, that was kind of catchy. I still don't like that song either, but at least that hook is way catchier than this one. Travis Scott put no effort into making that hook catchy. He literally just said it. Like, nothing special about it. He didn't even try to like sell it, make it different for us. No, didn't like it. So that was definitely a throwaway track early on. Didn't too much care for it. I think as soon as I heard the hook, I was pretty much turned off from the whole song in its entirety from there on out. Huncho Jack was also cool. I didn't say that. But that was cool. It's the title of the album. It was a cool track. I think they both flowed on it very well. I like the way, I think one of the cool things about this collab project that I didn't get from most collab projects earlier this year is that they were good with picking up for each other where each other left off. Like, if Travis Scott does a verse and he just stops, Quavo comes right in with, you know, high energy and his flow and melodic. He's so melodic with his bars. Like, it sounds good together. Like, even though to me they're so similar, you know, I feel like they complement each other well. But on that same breath, a lot of these tracks do sound the same. I don't know. I'm not too sure. They're brainwashing me, man. I'm not too sure if it's the production that pretty much sounds exactly the same. Like, their beat selection that they like is so similar that they don't really go out of. They don't really go out of that. They probably using like the same instruments and stuff on their production. I don't know if it's that or they literally just talk about and sound the same on every track. I'm not sure. I probably got to do a couple more listens, but this Dubai shit featuring Offset, hated it. Definitely one of my least favorites on this track. This track was just terrible. I didn't really enjoy Offset on here, and I think this is one of those tracks where it was just lazy, and basically Travis Scott, it just had I think what it was the cringy lines. I think the cringy lines turned me off. Travis Scott had a line on the hook talking about Atlanta. It's so ludicrous. Come on, bro. Come on. I respect Luda and what his music in the past and what he's done for Atlanta, but come on, bro. Not now. Hell no. And Quavo rapping about Hobby Dobby? What? Nah. Whoever told you that was a hotline, shoot your mans, man. But all in all, man, I was very shocked by... let me get back in the camera. All in all, I was very shocked by this. I wouldn't say I was very shocked. There was nothing very shocking about this album. But as far as my expectations for a collab project, I definitely think I definitely can say it met my expectations. I didn't think I wouldn't. I thought, let's put it this way, I thought I would hate this project a lot more than I do. I actually don't hate this project. I like this project way more than that thing Metro Boomin and Big Sean just dropped. By far. I'm being serious. Like, this is way better than what you did, Big Sean. Big Sean. Do better. So, yeah, all in all, I give this project a solid 5 out of 10. I definitely would recommend, even though I'm giving it a 5 out of 10, I definitely recommend to you guys, give it a listen. I think Travis Scott did a phenomenal job on here. Huncho, Quavo, you did a good job on here as well. I would just say work more on making catchier bars on here. Let me know what y'all think about this project down below. Like, subscribe, blase, and I'll be back with another video tomorrow, y'all. Peace.